Hi, my name is Tyler McGregory, and if you've ever felt stuck, whether in a job you hate or a business that just isn't scaling, this audiobook is for you. I've been where you are. I know what it's like to feel the weight of wanting more, but not knowing how to get there. And now, I've built multiple businesses that thrive on systems, automation, and the power of AI. These tools gave me something more valuable than money: freedom. Freedom to live life on my terms, to travel, to create, and to give back to others. But I didn't start here. I've worked, hustled, and tested everything under the sun. What I'm sharing in this audiobook isn't just theory, it's a proven roadmap to help you unlock the freedom you're craving. So let's dive in and start building something extraordinary together. Chapter 1: The Power of AI for Everyday People. Bridging the gap between technology and everyday life. AI, artificial intelligence, often feels like a concept reserved for tech companies or researchers with advanced degrees. But the truth is, AI is no longer some futuristic idea. It's here, and it's reshaping our lives in ways most of us don't even realize. The beauty of AI is not in its complexity, but in its simplicity. It has the power to solve everyday problems, save time, and create opportunities for anyone willing to embrace it. When I started my journey, I wasn't an AI expert. I was just someone curious about how to make my life and businesses more efficient. Over time, I realized that AI isn't about replacing people, it's about empowering them. And that's what this chapter is all about: showing you, the listener, how AI can make your life better. Whether you're a parent juggling responsibilities, an entrepreneur building a dream, or someone simply looking to get more out of your day. Understanding the misconceptions about AI. Before we talk about how AI can help you, let's address the elephant in the room: the fear and misunderstanding around AI. Many people hear AI and think of robots taking over jobs or a dystopian future. That's the Hollywood version, and it's far from reality. Here's the real truth: AI isn't here to take your place, it's here to take over repetitive tasks, give you better insights, and free up your time for what truly matters. Think about all the small, time consuming things you do every day: responding to emails, scheduling appointments, tracking expenses, or even grocery shopping. These are all areas where AI shines. For example, think about voice assistants like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant. These tools use AI to understand your voice and execute commands. You don't need to be tech savvy to say, "Hey Alexa, remind me to pay the rent tomorrow," and get a reminder. That's AI in action, making life easier for everyday people. Now let's move from the abstract to the practical. How can you use AI to create a meaningful impact in your life? Everyday applications of AI that make life easier. AI is already woven into the fabric of your daily life, even if you don't notice it. Here are some examples. 1. Managing your finances. Have you ever used an app like Mint or a feature in your banking app that categorizes your spending? That's AI working behind the scenes, analyzing your financial habits, and helping you make better decisions. Let's take it a step further. Imagine using a tool that predicts your upcoming bills and helps you save automatically. AI can help you plan for the future, avoid late fees, and even invest smarter. 2. Saving time with automations. Ever heard of tools like Zapier or Make.com? These platforms let you automate repetitive tasks. For instance, you can set up an automation where every time you get a certain type of email, it's saved in a specific folder, or every time you post on Instagram, it also posts on Twitter. These small automations can save hours over the course of a month. And the best part, you don't need to know how to code. 3. Making smarter decisions. Imagine you're shopping for a car or looking for the best deal on a vacation. AI powered platforms like Kayak or TrueCar use algorithms to analyze millions of data points and give you recommendations based on your preferences. It's like having a personal assistant who's always one step ahead. For entrepreneurs, tools like ChatGPT, which you're listening to right now, can help you draft emails, write blog posts, or brainstorm ideas, these tools aren't replacing your creativity, they're amplifying it. AI in action, stories of transformation. To make this real, let me share a few examples of how people just like you have used AI to transform their lives. 1. The busy mom. Meet Sarah, a working mom of two who struggled to keep up with her family's busy schedule. Between soccer practice, school projects, and work deadlines, she felt like she was drowning in to do lists. Then she discovered an AI powered calendar app that synced everyone's schedules, sent reminders, and even suggested the best times for family activities. Within weeks, Sarah felt the sense of control she hadn't felt in years. She even found time for a weekly yoga class because her AI assistant had optimized her schedule. 2. The small business owner. John runs a small bakery and spends hours every week managing orders, responding to customer inquiries, and tracking inventory. When he implemented an AI chatbot on his website, it changed everything. The chatbot handled 80% of customer questions, freeing John to focus on creating new recipes. It even upsold customers by suggesting additional items, increasing his revenue by 20%. 3. The freelancer. Emily is a graphic designer who used to spend countless hours writing proposals and chasing clients for payments. She started using AI tools to create professional proposals in minutes and set up an automated invoicing system. Now, Emily spends less time on admin work and more time on what she loves, designing. Her income has doubled because she's able to take on more clients. How to start using AI today. You don't need a degree in computer science or a big budget to start using AI. Here's how to get started. 1. Identify your pain points. What tasks take up most of your time? Is it answering emails, managing finances, or organizing your schedule? Start by identifying where you could use some help. 2. Find the right tools. There's an AI tool for almost everything. Some of my favorites include Grammarly for writing assistance, Notion AI for organizing notes and tasks, Calendly for scheduling meetings without the back and forth emails. 3. Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick one tool or task to focus on and build from there. For example, if scheduling is a headache, start with a smart calendar app. 4. Experiment and adjust. AI tools are only as good as how you use them. Take time to experiment, customize settings, and figure out what works best for you. The future of AI and everyday people. Here's what excites me most about AI: its potential to level the playing field. For too long, the best tools and resources have been reserved for big companies and wealthy individuals. AI is changing that. Whether you're a parent, a student, a business owner, or someone just trying to get through the day, AI has something to offer you. It's not about becoming a tech wizard, it's about using the tools at your disposal to make your life better, easier, and more fulfilling. So as you listen to this audiobook, I want you to keep one thing in mind. AI is your partner, not your replacement. Together, you can achieve things you never thought possible. Chapter 2: My Journey into AI and Problem Solving for Everyday Life, A Curious Mind, and a World Full of Questions. They say every journey begins with a single step. For me, that step wasn't a grand epiphany or a high stakes moment. It was a question, a simple one. How can I make things easier, not just for myself, but for others too? I've always been the kind of person who loves efficiency. Whether it was organizing my childhood chores or brainstorming ways to streamline my first job, I found joy in solving problems. But the turning point, the moment I realized AI could be the key to unlocking even greater solutions, came much later. This chapter is about that journey. It's about how curiosity led me to explore the world of AI, how I made it work in real life situations, and how you can take a similar path to discover solutions tailored to your life. Early realizations: the problem with repetition. I can't pinpoint the exact moment I realized how much of life is consumed by repetitive tasks, but I can tell you this, it was driving me crazy. I remember one specific instance early in my career. I was managing a project that required endless back and forth emails, scheduling meetings, and updating spreadsheets. Each day felt like a never ending cycle of doing the same things over and over again. One day, I sat down and thought, why am I spending hours doing things that could probably be done faster, maybe even automatically? It wasn't just about saving time, it was about freeing up mental energy for more meaningful work. That was the first spark. I started looking for tools and hacks to automate parts of my work. At the time, I didn't even realize these tools were early forms of AI. I was just trying to simplify my life. The first step, embracing technology as a partner. The idea of using technology to solve problems wasn't new to me, but AI was. I started small, experimenting with tools like scheduling apps and email filters. I quickly saw how much easier life could be with a little bit of automation. One of my first aha moments came when I discovered an AI powered email assistant. Instead of manually sorting through hundreds of emails every day, the assistant would prioritize the important ones, suggest responses, and even schedule follow ups. Suddenly, I wasn't just managing my inbox, I was mastering it. And that feeling of control, of being ahead instead of constantly playing catch up, was addictive. From there, I started exploring other tools, AI powered chatbots that could answer common questions for my clients, analytics tools that could predict trends and help me make better decisions, even voice assistants that could handle basic tasks like setting reminders or creating shopping lists. Each tool felt like a small victory, a step closer to reclaiming my time and energy, breaking down barriers, the challenges of adopting AI. But let me be honest, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Adopting AI came with its own set of challenges. For one, I had to confront my own skepticism. Could I really trust a tool to handle tasks that I'd been doing myself for years? Would it actually save me time, or would it just add another layer of complexity? Then there was the learning curve. Some tools were intuitive, but others required patience and persistence. I had to remind myself that the upfront effort would pay off in the long run. The biggest barrier, though, was mindset. I had to shift from thinking of AI as a nice to have to seeing it as a fundamental part of how I work and live. Once I made that shift, everything started to fall into place, turning curiosity into expertise. As I became more comfortable with AI, my curiosity grew. I started asking bigger questions. What other problems can AI solve? How can I customize these tools to fit my specific needs? What's next? I began diving deeper into the technology, not as a coder or engineer, but as a problem solver. I wanted to understand how these tools worked so I could use them more effectively. One of the most rewarding parts of this journey was seeing how AI could be tailored to different situations. For example, in my personal life, I used AI to manage finances, plan meals, and even improve my fitness routine. In my business, I leveraged AI to automate workflows, analyze data, and enhance customer experiences. For others, I started teaching what I'd learned, helping them implement AI solutions in their own lives and businesses. Stories of problem solving through AI. Let me share a few stories that highlight the transformative power of AI. 1. The overwhelmed entrepreneur. A friend of mine was running a small marketing agency and was drowning in client requests. Every day, he spent hours answering the same questions like, "What's the status of my project?" or "Can you resend that invoice?" I introduced him to an AI chatbot that could handle these routine inquiries. Within weeks, his workload was cut in half. He could focus on strategy and growth instead of admin work. 2. The time strapped parent. A busy mom I knew was struggling to keep her family organized. I showed her how to use an AI powered calendar app that synced everyone's schedules, set reminders, and even suggested the best times for family activities. The result? Less stress, more family time, and a newfound sense of control. 3. The frustrated freelancer. A graphic designer I worked with was tired of chasing clients for payments and writing the same proposals over and over again. I introduced her to tools that automated invoicing and generated professional proposals in minutes. She not only saved time, but also started landing more clients because her proposals were polished and timely. Lessons learned along the way. If there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's this. AI isn't about replacing people, it's about empowering them. Here are a few key lessons I've learned. 1. Start small. You don't need to dive into complex systems right away. Begin with simple tools that solve one specific problem. 2. Focus on impact. Choose solutions that will save you the most time or reduce the most stress. 3. Be patient. There's a learning curve, but the payoff is worth it. 4. Stay curious. Technology is constantly evolving and there's always something new to discover. Looking ahead, the endless possibilities of AI. As I reflect on my journey, I'm filled with excitement for what's next. AI is still in its early stages and its potential is limitless. For me, the goal is clear: to continue exploring, learning, and sharing what I've discovered. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about using AI, it's about using it to create a better, more meaningful life. Chapter 3: Building Solutions for Others. Introduction: Empowering others through innovation. One of the most fulfilling aspects of my journey into AI has been sharing the power of this technology with others. It's one thing to optimize your own life, but it's an entirely different experience to help someone else achieve breakthroughs in their business, career, or personal life. This chapter is about how I transitioned from solving my own challenges to building solutions for others. It's a story of empathy, problem solving, and the relentless pursuit of impact. By the end of this chapter, you'll understand the mindset and strategies I used to not only solve problems, but also empower others to thrive. The turning point: from learning to teaching. I didn't start out with the goal of teaching others about AI or designing solutions for them. My focus was on figuring things out for myself, testing tools, optimizing workflows, and finding ways to make life easier. But as I shared my experiences casually, whether over coffee with friends or in online forums, I realized something. I wasn't alone in facing these challenges. Small business owners, entrepreneurs, and even individuals just trying to manage their day to day lives were struggling with the same repetitive tasks and inefficiencies. One day, a colleague asked me, "How are you always so ahead of the game? You never seem overwhelmed." When I explained the systems and AI tools I was using, her response stuck with me. "Why hasn't anyone shown me this before?" That's when it hit me. I had something valuable to offer. My experiments and learnings weren't just for me, they could help others too. Identifying the pains of others. If I've learned one thing about solving problems, it's that you have to start by listening. Before you can create a solution, you need to understand the pain points. When I began consulting with others, I asked questions like, what tasks take up most of your time? What frustrates you about your current processes? If you could wave a magic wand and fix one thing, what would it be? These conversations reveal patterns. For business owners, it was often about managing customer inquiries, staying on top of invoices, or keeping up with marketing. For individuals, it was about managing schedules, staying organized, or making better decisions. What struck me most was that the solutions were often simpler than people realized. They didn't need to overhaul their systems or invest in expensive software. They just needed the right tools and strategies. Tailoring solutions, one size doesn't fit all. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that no two people or businesses are the same. What works for one person might not work for another. Take, for example, a property management company I worked with. Their biggest challenge was handling tenant inquiries. They were overwhelmed by phone calls and emails asking about rent payments, maintenance requests, and lease agreements. For them, I implemented an AI powered virtual assistant that could answer frequently asked questions 24/7, route maintenance requests directly to the appropriate team, provide tenants with access to important documents like leases and payment records. The result? The management team saved hours every week and tenant satisfaction skyrocketed. Contrast that with a freelance graphic designer I helped. Her pain point wasn't about handling inquiries, it was about managing her workload and staying organized. For her, I set up a project management system that integrated with her calendar, email, and invoicing software. The key was tailoring the solution to fit the unique needs of each person or business, making technology accessible. Another challenge I encountered was the intimidation factor. Many people saw AI as something complex or out of reach. They thought it was only for tech savvy individuals or large corporations. One of my goals was to break down those barriers. I wanted to show people that AI could be simple, approachable, and even fun. I started by simplifying the language I used. Instead of saying machine learning algorithms, I'd say smart tools that learn what you need. Instead of talking about workflow automation, I'd say tools that take care of the boring stuff for you. I also created step by step guides, tutorials, and templates to make it easy for anyone to get started. My philosophy was, if I can make this simple enough for my grandmother to use, I've succeeded. Empowering others, the ripple effect. One of the most rewarding parts of building solutions for others is seeing the ripple effect. When you help one person, it often leads to positive changes in their community, business, or industry. For example, one of the first small businesses I helped was a local print shop. They were struggling with managing orders and communicating with customers. By implementing an AI powered order tracking system and automating their notifications, we transformed their workflow. The owner told me later, this didn't just save us time, it saved our business. We can finally keep up with demand. But the impact didn't stop there. Their improved efficiency allowed them to take on more clients, which helped other local businesses that relied on their services. It was a chain reaction of success. The process. How I build solutions. Here's the framework I use when building solutions for others. 1. Listen. First, before proposing any solution, I take the time to understand the person's or business's specific challenges. This involves asking questions, observing their processes, and identifying bottlenecks. 2. Simplify the problem. Often, the problem seems bigger than it actually is. I break it down into smaller, more manageable parts. 3. Choose the right tools. I focus on finding tools that are easy to use, cost effective, and scalable. 4. Implement and test. Once the solution is in place, I test it to make sure it works as intended. This often involves tweaking and fine tuning. 5. Train and empower. I don't just hand over the solution and walk away. I take the time to train the person or team so they feel confident using it. 6. Follow up. After implementation, I check in to see how things are going and make adjustments if needed. Lessons learned. The human side of technology. If there's one thing that stands out from this journey, it's that technology is only part of the equation. The real magic happens when you combine technology with empathy, creativity, and a deep understanding of human needs. I've learned that people value simplicity over complexity. Small changes can lead to big results. Empowering others creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond the initial solution. Looking ahead. a vision for the future. As I continue to build solutions for others, my vision is clear. I want to create a world where technology works for everyone, not just the tech savvy. A world where AI is a tool for empowerment, not intimidation. Whether it's helping a business owner save time, a busy parent stay organized, or a student achieve their goals, my mission is to make life easier, one solution at a time. Chapter 5: Scaling Solutions Globally. From local impact to global reach, scaling isn't just about reaching more people, it's about delivering value at a larger scale while maintaining the quality and essence of your original vision. For me, scaling globally meant taking the principles, tools, and strategies I had refined over the years and making them accessible to a broader audience. This chapter delves into the process of expanding my solutions beyond local or regional markets, the challenges I faced, and the strategies I used to create a global impact. It's about balancing ambition with sustainability and making sure every step forward is grounded in purpose and practicality. The decision to scale. Every business reaches a point where it has to decide: stay small and niche or grow to meet a larger demand. For me, the decision to scale wasn't just about business growth, it was about the overwhelming potential I saw for AI to solve universal problems. I had already witnessed how my solutions transformed individual businesses and communities. The natural next step was to ask, how can I replicate this success on a global level? Laying the foundation for global scaling. Scaling globally requires a strong foundation. Here's how I prepared for the leap. 1. Refining the core product. Before expanding, I ensured that my AI driven solutions were as polished and reliable as possible. This included running rigorous tests to identify and fix any weaknesses, gathering feedback from existing users to improve functionality, creating detailed documentation to make the solutions easy to understand and use. 2. Building a scalable infrastructure. Technology is at the heart of scaling, so I invested in cloud based systems that could handle increased traffic and demand, AI tools that could adapt to different languages, markets, and regulations, automation to streamline operations and reduce the need for manual intervention. 3. Establishing a global network. Scaling isn't something you can do alone. I built a network of partners, collaborators, and advocates who shared my vision and could help me reach new markets, adapting to cultural and market differences. One of the biggest challenges of scaling globally is navigating cultural and market differences. What works in one country or region may not resonate in another. Here's how I address this. 1. Localized solutions. Instead of offering a one size fits all product, I adapted my solutions to meet the unique needs of different markets. For example, adjusting language settings and interfaces, incorporating local customs and practices into the user experience, ensuring compliance with regional regulations. 2. Listening to local voices. I work closely with local teams and users to understand their challenges and needs. Their insights were invaluable in shaping solutions that felt authentic and relevant. 3. Staying flexible. Scaling requires flexibility. I embraced the idea that not everything would go as planned and stayed open to pivoting when necessary. Leveraging technology for global impact. Technology was my greatest ally in scaling globally. Here's how I used it. 1. AI for language translation. I implemented AI-powered translation tools to make my solutions accessible in multiple languages. This broke down barriers and opened doors to new markets. 2. Data-driven insights. By analyzing data from different regions, I was able to identify trends, preferences, and opportunities. This allowed me to tailor my strategies for maximum impact. 3. Remote collaboration tools. Tools like video conferencing, project management software, and cloud-based platforms made it easy to work with teams and clients around the world. Challenges and how I overcame them. Scaling globally wasn't without its challenges. Some of the biggest hurdles included: 1. Navigating regulations. Different countries have different laws and regulations, especially when it comes to AI and data privacy. I worked with legal experts to ensure compliance and avoid potential pitfalls. Two, building trust in new markets. Establishing credibility in a new market takes time. I invested in building strong relationships, showcasing success stories, and providing exceptional customer support to earn trust. Three, managing growth. Rapid growth can strain resources and systems. I focused on scaling sustainably by hiring the right people, investing in infrastructure, and maintaining a clear vision. Success stories, the ripple effect of global scaling. The decision to scale globally has led to incredible success stories. Here are a few examples. A small business in Asia. A small business in Singapore used my AI solutions to streamline their operations, reducing costs by 30% and improving customer satisfaction. A nonprofit in Africa. A nonprofit organization in Kenya leveraged my tools to automate administrative tasks, allowing them to focus more on their mission of providing clean water to rural communities. A real estate firm in Europe, a real estate firm in Germany used my AI solutions to manage tenant inquiries and maintenance requests, saving their team hundreds of hours per year. Lessons learned from scaling globally. Scaling has taught me invaluable lessons, including 1. The importance of patience. Global expansion takes time. It's important to focus on long term success rather than rushing for quick wins. 2. The power of collaboration. Success is a team effort. Building strong partnerships and fostering collaboration has been key to my growth. 3. The value of continuous learning. The world is constantly changing, and scaling requires a commitment to learning and adapting. Looking ahead, what's next? While I've achieved significant milestones in scaling globally, there's always more to do. My vision is to continue expanding, reaching underserved markets, and using AI to create meaningful change on a global scale. The journey isn't just about growth, it's about impact. It's about using technology to make the world a better, more connected place. Chapter 6: Building Legacy Through Innovation. The vision beyond success. Success is often measured in milestones, financial achievements, global reach, or a growing list of satisfied customers. But for me, success has always been about something deeper, creating a legacy that extends far beyond my lifetime. Building a legacy isn't just about personal accomplishments, it's about leaving behind systems, solutions, and principles that continue to benefit others long after you're gone. This chapter is dedicated to the concept of innovation as the foundation of legacy. I'll explore how I've used innovation not only to solve immediate problems, but also to inspire a new generation of thinkers, creators, and leaders. The why behind legacy. The drive to build a legacy stems from a deeply personal place. For me, it's about more than just creating tools or systems. It's about empowering others to dream bigger, achieve more, and contribute meaningfully to the world. Legacy is what remains when the accolades fade, when the financial success no longer matters. It's the ripple effect of the impact you've made, the lives you've touched, and the problems you've solved. When I began my journey, I knew I wanted my work to live beyond me. I wanted to create solutions that didn't just adapt to the world, but actively shaped it for the better. Innovation, as a core principle, innovation has always been at the heart of what I do. But what does innovation truly mean? For me, it's about approaching problems with curiosity, creativity, and courage. It's about asking questions others haven't thought of and being unafraid to explore unconventional solutions. Here's how innovation has guided my journey. 1. Focusing on the future. From the start, I've always kept an eye on the horizon, asking, what's next? This forward thinking mindset has allowed me to stay ahead of trends and anticipate needs before they arise. 2. Reinventing the wheel. Some of the most impactful innovations come from reimagining existing systems. I've always looked for ways to improve what already exists, whether it's through automation, AI integration, or streamlined processes. Three, empowering others. True innovation isn't just about solving problems, it's about giving others the tools to solve their own. My solutions have always been designed to empower users, making technology accessible and intuitive. The role of AI in building legacy. AI has been a game changer in my journey, not just as a tool, but as a philosophy. Here's how AI has shaped my approach to building a legacy. 1. Scalability and accessibility. AI allows solutions to scale without compromising quality. It bridges gaps in language, culture, and access, making tools available to people who might otherwise be left behind. 2. Sustainability. By automating repetitive tasks and optimizing systems, AI contributes to sustainability, not just environmentally, but also in terms of human effort and resources. 3. Continuity. AI powered systems can continue to function, evolve, and improve long after their creators are gone. This continuity ensures that the impact of my work can endure for generations, creating a culture of innovation. Legacy isn't just about the systems you build, it's about the mindset you instill. I've worked hard to create a culture of innovation within my teams and networks, emphasizing these key principles. 1. Encouraging experimentation. Failure isn't a setback, it's a stepping stone. I've always encouraged my team to experiment, take risks, and learn from their mistakes. 2. Fostering collaboration. Innovation thrives in a collaborative environment. By bringing together diverse perspectives, we've been able to tackle challenges in unique and effective ways. 3. Prioritizing impact over profit. While financial success is important, it's never been the sole focus. The ultimate goal is to create solutions that make a meaningful difference in people's lives. Lessons learned on the path to legacy. Building a legacy is a journey filled with lessons. Some of the most valuable ones I've learned include: 1. Start small, think big. Every great legacy begins with a single step. I've learned to start small, refine the process, and then scale with purpose and intention. 2. Listen more than you speak. Innovation comes from understanding the needs and pain points of others. Listening to feedback, both positive and negative, has been a cornerstone of my approach. 3. Stay true to your vision. There will always be distractions and naysayers. Staying focused on your mission and values is essential to building a legacy that matters. Inspiring the next generation legacy is as much about the future as it is about the present. One of my greatest joys has been mentoring and inspiring the next generation of innovators. Whether through workshops, speaking engagements, or one-on-one mentorship, I've made it a priority to share my knowledge and experiences. The goal isn't just to teach others how to succeed, but to empower them to think differently, challenge norms, and create their own legacies. The ripple effect, stories of impact. Over the years, I've had the privilege of witnessing the ripple effect of my work, from businesses that have been transformed to individuals whose lives have been improved. These stories remind me of why I started this journey in the first place. For example, a single mother who used my AI solutions to start a business from home, giving her the financial freedom to provide for her children. A nonprofit organization that automated their processes, allowing them to focus more on their mission and less on administrative work. A young entrepreneur who was inspired by my story to pursue their own innovative idea, which is now making waves in their industry. Looking ahead, the future of legacy. Building a legacy is an ongoing process. As I look to the future, I'm excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. From exploring new technologies to expanding my reach, the journey is far from over. More importantly, I'm committed to ensuring that my legacy isn't just about me. It's about the people I've empowered, the systems I've built, and the impact I've made. Legacy isn't something you leave behind, it's something you build every day. Chapter 8: the power of community and connection, the strength in unity. One of the most profound lessons I've learned in my life and career is the unparalleled strength found in community. No person is an island, and no entrepreneur, no matter how driven or talented, can achieve true success in isolation. We are, by nature, social beings, and the connections we build, whether personal, professional, or within a broader community, are the foundation for growth, support, and fulfillment. This chapter explores how community and connection have been instrumental in my journey. I'll share how nurturing meaningful relationships with others has helped me build businesses, weather challenges, and ultimately discover a sense of belonging and purpose. By the end of this chapter, you'll understand how to leverage the power of community to enhance your own success, personal growth, and sense of well being. The value of relationships. In my early entrepreneurial days, I focused solely on building my business, thinking that success was all about the hustle and grind. I believed that if I worked hard enough, I could go it alone. But the truth is, no one truly succeeds alone. Relationships, whether with mentors, peers, or even competitors, are critical for growth. Here are some insights on how relationships have shaped my journey. 1. Mentorship, guiding hand and compass. Mentors have been some of the most valuable people in my life. Their guidance, wisdom, and encouragement helped me navigate challenges, make strategic decisions, and avoid common pitfalls. In the beginning, I didn't know where to turn for advice, so I sought out people who had been where I wanted to go. Having someone to listen, advise, and support you can accelerate your growth. 2. Peers. The importance of collaboration. Working alongside peers, people who are in similar stages of business or personal growth, has been equally powerful. These relationships aren't just about competition, they're about collaboration, idea sharing, and learning from each other. My peers have pushed me to think bigger, work smarter, and embrace new ideas. Sharing experiences, knowledge, and resources with others helps everyone involved grow faster than they would alone. 3. Community, the backbone of support. Community provides the emotional support needed to weather tough times. There are always challenges in business and life that feel overwhelming, but knowing that you have a network of people, whether family, friends, or a professional community, gives you the strength to keep going. A strong community becomes a source of collective energy that you can tap into when you need it most. Creating your own support system. I've learned the importance of curating the right network and support system. It's not just about who you know, it's about the quality and alignment of those relationships. Here's how I built mine. 1. Start with alignment. When you're building a community, be intentional about the people you invite into your circle. They should share your values, vision, and goals. I've been fortunate to surround myself with individuals who uplift and challenge me. Whether it's collaborators, business partners, or even friends, alignment makes all the difference. 2. Offer support first. One of the key principles that I've followed is giving before you receive. I've always looked for ways to offer help, share my knowledge, and provide value to others before expecting anything in return. This selflessness fosters trust and deepens relationships. 3. Embrace diversity of thought. While it's important to align with people who share your core values, it's equally important to include individuals with different perspectives. Diversity of thought drives innovation and keeps you on your toes. I found that my most valuable partnerships have come from people who challenge my thinking and offer new ideas. The digital community revolution. In today's world, digital platforms provide the opportunity to build and engage with a global community. When I started out, face-to-face interactions were the norm, but now the internet offers a whole new level of accessibility and scale. I've used platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube, and even specialized forums to connect with like-minded individuals, potential clients, and collaborators. These platforms allow you to connect with people from all over the world, share insights, and learn from diverse experiences. Digital communities are incredibly powerful because they allow you to access a wealth of knowledge. Learning from others in your industry or niche is now easier than ever. You don't need to be in the same city or even country to gain valuable insights from experts. Create your own platform. Social media allows you to build your own following, share your thoughts, and establish yourself as a thought leader. The key is providing value consistently. Leverage global connections. The world is connected now more than ever. You can tap into a global pool of talent, resources, and ideas which can take your business or personal growth to new heights. Building a community oriented business. The power of community is not only limited to personal relationships, but also to how you build and run your business. When you focus on creating value for your customers, building relationships with them, and engaging with them on a deeper level, you create a loyal base that supports your long term success. Here are some ways that I've embedded community into my business strategy. 1. Engage with customers. My business is more than just a transaction. It's about creating meaningful relationships. I make it a point to engage with my customers regularly through surveys, feedback, and personal conversations. By understanding their needs and desires, I can provide even more value, building trust and loyalty in the process. 2. Provide value through education. I've always believed in the power of education. By offering free resources, valuable content, and sharing knowledge, I'm able to foster a community of individuals who feel empowered and informed. Whether through blog posts, online courses, or live workshops, I make it my mission to help others grow alongside me. 3. Foster a sense of belonging. When people feel like they are part of something bigger than themselves, they are more likely to stay engaged and invested in what you offer. Creating a sense of community within your business, whether through online groups or local meetups, strengthens your brand and your relationships with clients. The ripple effect of community building. A community is not just about the immediate benefits to your life and business. The true power of community lies in the ripple effect it creates. When you invest in others, support them, and build relationships based on trust, you create a positive impact that extends far beyond your immediate circle. I've seen the power of this ripple effect firsthand. My network of mentors, peers, and customers has created a chain of influence that has allowed me to help more people grow my business and expand my reach. Each person I've helped has gone on to help others, and the cycle continues, magnifying the impact. Conclusion: the infinite power of connection. As I reflect on my journey, I can say without hesitation that the most important aspect of my success has been the people I've connected with along the way. It's the relationships I've built, the communities I've nurtured, and the support I've received that have given me the strength to continue growing, evolving, and pursuing new dreams. In your own journey, remember that success is not a solo mission. The community you build, whether online or offline, will be one of your greatest assets. Nurture your relationships, invest in others, and don't be afraid to ask for support when you need it. The power of community and connection is a force that can propel you further than you ever imagined. Chapter 9: Legacy and Giving Back. Defining your legacy. When the final chapters of your story are written, what will you leave behind? This is the question at the heart of legacy. A legacy isn't just about financial wealth or the tangible assets you accumulate. It's about the values you instill, the lives you touch, and the impact you make on the world. In this chapter, I want to guide you through the importance of building a legacy that matters. I'll share how my experiences, values, and desire to give back have shaped my decisions, as well as actionable strategies to start creating your own legacy no matter where you are in your journey. The evolution of legacy. Thinking. When I first started in business, legacy wasn't something I thought about. My focus was on survival and success, building something stable, profitable, and meaningful for myself. But as time passed, my priorities shifted. I began to think not just about what I was building for today, but about what I would leave for tomorrow. Legacy thinking is an evolution that often comes in phases. 1. Survival mode. When you're just starting, your focus is on meeting immediate needs. It's about getting through today and making tomorrow better. Legacy feels distant. 2. Growth mode. As you build stability, you begin to focus on scaling and expanding your impact. You start thinking about how to make your work last. 3. Impact mode. At this stage, you're asking deeper questions. What am I building this for? Who will it benefit? How will it matter beyond my lifetime? For me, the transition to impact mode happened when I started seeing my work not just as a way to generate income, but as a way to empower others and make a difference in their lives. What does legacy look like? Legacy takes many forms and it's deeply personal. Here are some ways to think about it. 1. Family legacy. For many, legacy begins with family. It's about providing for your loved ones, passing down values, and creating opportunities for future generations. A family legacy isn't just about financial inheritance. It's about the lessons, traditions, and principles you instill. For example, I've always prioritized teaching the people closest to me the value of resilience, adaptability, and giving back. These are principles that I hope will ripple through their lives long after I'm gone. 2. Community legacy. Beyond your family, legacy extends to the communities you're part of. This could mean supporting local causes, mentoring young professionals, or contributing to initiatives that improve the lives of others. For me, this has meant empowering entrepreneurs, particularly underrepresented groups, to achieve their dreams. 3. Industry legacy. Within your field or profession, your legacy might be the innovation you bring or the standard you set. I've worked hard to create systems and approaches that others can use to build their own. Success. Leaving behind tools, knowledge, and resources for others to continue building upon is one of the most rewarding aspects of my journey. 4. Global legacy. In today's interconnected world, we have the opportunity to leave a global legacy. This might mean supporting international causes, creating content that reaches and inspires millions, or addressing global challenges. For me, using technology and AI to simplify processes and empower others has been a way to create a lasting impact that transcends borders. Giving back, a cornerstone of legacy. Giving back is one of the most tangible ways to create a legacy. It's not just about writing checks, it's about being present, engaged, and intentional with your resources. Here are 3 principles I've embraced. 1. Start where you are. You don't need millions of dollars to make a difference. Whether it's volunteering your time, mentoring someone, or sharing your knowledge, you can start creating impact right now. In my early days, giving back meant offering free advice to those just starting or sharing lessons learned from my struggles. 2. Align with your values. Giving back is most powerful when it aligns with your passions and beliefs. I focused my efforts on empowering others to break free from traditional limitations, whether through entrepreneurship, financial independence, or personal growth. 3. Build sustainable impact. True giving isn't about quick fixes, it's about sustainable solutions. Whether it's creating systems, programs, or businesses that uplift others, focus on building something that lasts. For example, my work in AI-driven marketing and management tools is designed to give entrepreneurs long-term advantages, not just short-term wins. Steps to build your legacy. Today, no matter where you are in your journey, you can start building your legacy now. Here's how. 1. Clarify your vision. Ask yourself, what do I want to be remembered for? What impact do I want to make on my family, community, or industry? Write down your answers and revisit them often. 2, identify your unique contribution. Your legacy will be tied to your unique strengths and passions. What do you excel at? What brings you joy? How can you use those talents to make a difference? 3, act with intention. Every decision you make shapes your legacy. Approach your work, relationships, and goals with intention, knowing that they are part of something bigger. 4, build for the long term. Think beyond immediate results. Focus on creating systems, habits, and contributions that will continue to have an impact long after you're gone. 5, involve others. Legacy isn't built in isolation. Engage your family, friends, and community in your vision. Share your goals, invite collaboration, and inspire others to join your mission. The ripple effect of legacy. What you do today doesn't just affect the present, it creates ripples that extend far into the future. Every person you help, every system you build, and every value you instill becomes part of a larger narrative. I've seen this ripple effect in my own life. By mentoring others, they've gone on to mentor others, creating a chain of impact that far exceeds what I could have achieved alone. Conclusion: your legacy starts. Now, legacy isn't something you leave behind when you're gone. It's something you build every day through your actions, decisions, and contributions. Whether it's in the lives of your family, the communities you serve, or the industries you impact, your legacy is a reflection of who you are and what you stand for. As you move forward in your journey, remember that every step you take has the potential to create something lasting. Embrace the responsibility and privilege of shaping your legacy and use it as a force for good in the world. Chapter 10: Living a Life of Fulfillment, Defining True Fulfillment. What does it mean to live a fulfilled life? For some, it's financial freedom or professional success. For others, it's about relationships, personal growth, or making a difference in the world. Fulfillment isn't a one size fits all concept, it's deeply personal and evolves as we grow. In this chapter, we'll explore what it takes to cultivate a life of true fulfillment. I'll share insights from my own journey, actionable strategies to help you define and achieve your version of fulfillment, and why it's ultimately the most important goal you can pursue. The fulfillment myth: why success isn't enough. When I first started out, I thought success would bring fulfillment. I believed that if I hit certain milestones, earning a specific income, launching a successful business, or gaining recognition, it would automatically lead to happiness. But here's the truth: success and fulfillment are not the same. Success is external, it's measurable, tangible, and often defined by societal standards. Fulfillment, on the other hand, is internal. It's a feeling of contentment, purpose, and alignment with your true self. There's nothing wrong with striving for success, but if it becomes your sole focus, you may find yourself achieving your goals only to feel an emptiness you can't explain. I've experienced this firsthand and learned that true fulfillment requires more than external achievements. It demands alignment with your values, passions, and purpose. The three pillars of fulfillment. To live a truly fulfilling life, you need balance in three key areas. 1, personal growth. Growth is the foundation of fulfillment. When you're learning, evolving, and challenging yourself, you feel alive and purposeful. Personal growth can take many forms, whether it's developing new skills, improving your health, or expanding your mindset. For me, personal growth has meant continually stepping out of my comfort zone, whether it's embracing new opportunities, learning to navigate failures, or pushing myself to think bigger. 2, meaningful relationships. Fulfillment is impossible without connection. Your relationships, whether with family, friends, colleagues, or mentors, are the bedrock of a meaningful life. Building and nurturing those connections requires effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. One of the most fulfilling aspects of my journey has been seeing how my work has brought me closer to others, creating collaborations, partnerships, and friendships that enrich my life in ways I never expected. 3, purpose, and contribution, living with purpose is the ultimate key to fulfillment. When you feel that your work and actions contribute to something larger than yourself, you experience a deep sense of meaning and satisfaction. For me, purpose has meant empowering others to achieve their potential, whether through business, mentorship, or community building. It's about knowing that what I do makes a difference. How to define your own fulfillment. Living a fulfilling life starts with defining what fulfillment means to you. Here's how. 1. Reflect on your values. What matters most to you? What principles guide your decisions? Identifying your core values will help you align your actions with your deeper purpose. 2. Identify your passions. What brings you joy and excitement? What activities make you lose track of time? These passions are often the key to finding fulfillment. 3. Clarify your purpose. Why do you do what you do? What impact do you want to have on the world? A clear sense of purpose gives your life direction and meaning. 4. Set meaningful goals. Fulfillment isn't about aimlessly drifting through life. It's about pursuing goals that align with your values and purpose. These goals don't have to be grand. Even small intentional steps can create a sense of accomplishment. Practical steps to cultivate fulfillment. Once you've defined what fulfillment looks like for you, it's time to take action. Here are some practical strategies to help you cultivate fulfillment in your daily life. 1. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Take time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. It's a simple practice that can transform your perspective. 2. Embrace mindfulness. Living in the present moment is key to experiencing fulfillment. Mindfulness practices like meditation, journaling, or simply pausing to breathe can help you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. 3. Invest in relationships. Make time for the people who matter most. Whether it's through regular phone calls, shared experiences, or acts of kindness, nurturing your relationships is one of the most fulfilling investments you can make. 4. Give back. Contribution is a powerful source of fulfillment. Find ways to give back, whether it's through volunteering, mentoring, or supporting causes you care about. 5. Prioritize health and well-being. Fulfillment is hard to achieve without physical and mental health. Prioritize habits that support your well-being, from regular exercise and healthy eating to rest and self-care. Overcoming obstacles to fulfillment. The path to fulfillment isn't always smooth. You may encounter challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Here's how to navigate them. 1. Let go of perfectionism. Fulfillment doesn't require perfection. Embrace progress over perfection and celebrate small wins along the way. 2. Stay true to yourself. It's easy to get caught up in what others expect of you. Remember that fulfillment comes from living authentically, not from meeting external standards. 3. Embrace change. Life is unpredictable, and your definition of fulfillment may evolve over time. Be open to change and adapt as needed. The ripple effect of fulfillment. When you live a fulfilled life, the impact extends far beyond yourself. You inspire others to pursue their own fulfillment, create stronger communities, and contribute to a better world. For me, fulfillment has meant seeing the ripple effect of my work, not just in the lives of those I've directly impacted, but in the lives they go on to influence. It's a reminder that every action we take can create waves of positive change. Conclusion: the journey to fulfillment. Fulfillment isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's about living with intention, embracing your passions, and aligning your actions with your values and purpose. As you move forward, remember that fulfillment isn't something you find, it's something you create. Every decision, every interaction, and every moment is an opportunity to live a life that feels meaningful and complete. Conclusion: your life as the ultimate legacy. As we come to the close of this audiobook, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. Your life is your greatest creation, a constantly evolving masterpiece shaped by your decisions, your mindset, and your willingness to grow. The journey we've walked through together, from defining your purpose to building resilience, cultivating meaningful relationships, and embracing fulfillment, hasn't been just about success. It's been about crafting a life that aligns with who you are and what you stand for. The power of small, intentional steps. One of the greatest lessons I've learned, and one I hope you carry forward, is that meaningful change doesn't happen overnight. It's built through small, intentional steps taken consistently over time. Whether you're just starting out on your journey or looking to elevate to the next level, remember that every decision you make, no matter how small, has the potential to create ripples of impact in your life and the lives of others. Your unique contribution to the world. You are unique. Your experiences, talents, and perspective are unlike anyone else's, and that is your superpower. The world doesn't need you to be perfect, it needs you to be authentic, to show up as you are, and to contribute in the way only you can. Think about the legacy you want to leave. What do you want people to remember about you? What impact do you want to have on the world, your community, or even just the people closest to you? The journey never ends. This isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Every chapter of your life builds on the one before, and you always have the power to write the next one. Living a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about continuing to grow, learn, and strive to be the best version of yourself every single day. A final call to action. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this audiobook, it's this: don't wait. Don't wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect plan. Start now. Start where you are with what you have, and trust that the journey will unfold exactly as it's meant to. Take action on the things that matter to you. Reach out to the people who inspire you. Invest in your growth, your health, and your dreams. And most importantly, never stop believing in your ability to create the life you want. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been an honor to share my story, my lessons, and my insights with you. As you step forward into the next chapter of your life, remember that you are capable of incredible things. You have everything you need within you to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Your journey is yours to create. Go out there and make it extraordinary.